Everywhere buzz for Bola Ahmed Tinubu as Wike has finally come out to embarrass and disgrace Bola Ahmed Tinubu after Tinubu ironed out a budget of cars and all of that. It's no more the news that Tinubu allocated money for the office of the first lady and he wanted to buy a car and yacht and all of that. And all this happened some days ago, and this whole thing is sparking up a lot of reactions on social media. Wike have finally come out to embarrass Tinubu, disgrace Tinubu publicly. In fact, this disgrace is too much. It's no more the news that Wike is from PDP and Tinubu is from APC, but Tinubu made him Minister of FCT and all of that. Come and see what is going on. The embarrassment is on media. But I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, ensure you share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, like it, give it a thumb up as you're watching it so that YouTube will recommend it for us. But stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, ensure you click the registration button appearing on your video screen, and do well as you click it, do well to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. A lot is happening to Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the moment because Wike have finally come on. Nobody expected what Wike said, and this has been sparking up a lot of reactions on different social media platforms. It's normally news that during the election Tinubu have a negotiation with Yeson Wike and all of that, and during the election process Wike supplied the vote of Rivers State to Tinubu. A lot of people thought Wike wanted to pull his support for Peter Obi because Wike is known to be in PDP, but he will oppose Atiku. That is why Wike formed G5 governor and all of that, and these G5 governors, you know their story, they did not put their support for Atiku Abubakar because they believe that Atiku Abubakar is from the north, and PDP said they want the power to come from the south. And so for Atiku to say that he wants to pull himself up to go for the presidential candidate on the flag bearer PDP, so Wike and the other G5 governor opposed it, and you know all the stories. They said they did not want Atiku, but they did not put their support for any presidential candidate during the election. But a lot of people were thinking that they want to put their support for Obi because they have a close corner mark with Obi. But at the end of the day, in injury time, 10 minutes, Wike turned back and he negotiated with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The video circulated online. I even played the video on this same channel. A lot of us saw the video here, and a lot of you that have not seen, you can see check back on the video. Wike negotiated with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and at the end of the day, Wike delivered the vote of Rivers State to Tinubu. That's why Tinubu APC have a lot of votes in Rivers State and all of that. And you know how the story ends at the end of the day. When Tinubu was inaugurated as the president of Nigeria, he made Wike Minister of SCT. He compensated Wike for what Wike did, because Wike that is in PDP is not supposed to be in the ministerial list, but for Tinubu to put him in the ministerial list, that shows that Tinubu is really paying back Wike for what he did for him during the election. But now something tragic is happening. A lot is happening to Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the moment. Wike have finally come out to shake their lies everywhere. But I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, ensure you share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you can share it, just like it as you're watching, give it a thumb up. Do well to click the like button so that it will be recommended for us. Wike have finally come out to shake ground in the early hour of today. We should hear what Wike said after Tinubu came out some days ago and released a supplementary budget and all of that of about 2 trillion plus and all of that. And out of the budget, they removed billions of naira to buy car for themselves in the senatorial house and all of that. And Tinubu even said that he wants to buy a car for the convoy of his wife in the name of the office of the first lady. That is not even in constitution. It's not constitution. It's not in the constitution. There's nothing like the office of the first lady. And they didn't stop there. Tinubu even still said that they want to buy yacht for themselves. They call it presidential yacht and all of that. And at the end of the day, when they see that people are attacking them in different social media platforms and all of that, and in different media houses, they try to sugarcoat it. They said the presidential yacht is for the navy, and mind you, yacht is not for combat, so there's nothing navy need yacht to do and all of that. And this yacht in question is going to cost Nigeria 5 billion naira, and mind you, a lot of Nigerians are out there suffering day in and day out. They are lacking food. Nobody is enjoying anything in this country. A lot of people cannot even afford to eat 2 square meals and all of that. But at the end of the day, Tinubu and the senators are spending billions billions of naira, living their luxurious life in the Aso Rock chamber, enjoying their life, forgetting that Nigerians are starving and dying of hunger every day. But Wike did not keep much. Wike have finally come out. Everywhere boy in the early afternoon, everywhere shake. Wike shake table. So I'd like us to stay connected to the end of this video. Tinubu is in serious trouble at the moment. Stay connected. You will hear what Wike said. I'm coming back again.
I was tired. This school, University of Federal Convocation, this one. So use it
To showcase
in 100 days. Politics. No, why are you saying there is well? Why would you be saying consolidation continue?
Who said that?
What is it? Look, I'm the FCT minister. What do I want? Politicians will tell you sign this. Politicians will tell you sign this. Let anybody show. What we are saying is that put the political family that brought you together.
That's what you mean by don't touch my structure.
Yes. This is something you didn't even contribute to it. People to the structure help you. And you just start within 100 days in office. You showed it clearly. And people are just talking about, oh, they say you should go 25%. You say you should, I just look at this word. Is that this word is?
Do you think Governor Fubara was acting like the same Fubara that you know all along that some politicians were killed behind him and probably holding him?
These are politicians that have come out of the state. They have no chance.
Yeah, perhaps they realigned after behind him.
Let me tell you, we are not to do what?
Behind him,
to do what? To do what?
To get at you.
Just look, we are just starting. We are just starting politics. What you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. Look, everything is not about money. I was not a governor. I was an ordinary minister when I became a governor. I challenged the sitting governor and I defeated his candidate. Right? I was not carried by anybody like this. I'm thrown there. I worked hard. Federal government fought me to the point that I couldn't have even done, I would have lost focus. You know what I passed through from 2015 to 2019? You know what I passed through in 2019 election? You know what I passed through? This one God gave you. No crisis for you. You are not the one reporting crisis. Do you know what it means that as a governor, I'm not resting at home? Federal government fought me very badly. But the structure remained, we all agree, we must do this. What's the problem? God gave you something on a platter of gold. No crisis. Federal government not fighting you. Nobody's at all fighting you. You are the one trying to create crisis for yourself. What kind of system is that? What kind of system is that? Who does that? Okay, no matter. Only ingrates. That is in their blood that will support what is happening there. Only those who are natural ingrates. Forget about those you are seeing around. Those are people who couldn't come to the state because some of them, they say I refuse to make them governor.
Isn't that the cause of the problem? That those people now, because you are away from the state, they have seen an opportunity to own a state Fubara governor.
I have no problem. You can own whomever you want to own. I have no problem. Look, in this politics, it's not the man who has the largest muscle. In this politics, it's not the man who has the largest purse. The time for politics will come. I'm concentrating on achieving.
That's like second term.
The mandate
before second term
given to me by Mr. President. Let me tell you, when I was governor, look, I structure never one day. Never. Nobody. This one is 3 months. only this. You show the world. You show the world. Assuming do not consider. Assuming do not consider. Anybody had wronged you to the point of no return. Assuming do not consider. Of what people did for you in 3 months, you showed their hand.
Some want to, Your Excellency.
Which was why, because that question we keep reverberating, which is, you know Sim very well. The Sim that you know, do you think he is acting on his own volition or is acting some scripts written for him?
I have told you here.
Because a lot of people will tell you.
And I say I have told you here. Even you now, I claim I know you. But I give you power money.
Are you
Give me both.
That is the only way you can know somebody. But like I told you, I'm not worried. I'm a politician.
Your Excellency.
I have what all it takes. Look.
All of this will affect your legacy as well.
It doesn't work this. Let me tell you. I don't worry myself when I see certain things on social media. The day I took decision, my team we took decision that was support Tinubu. The social media came down. They use this day, they use our eyes, every word that nothing was not said about me. Nothing in this world that was not said about me. I say, well, it's a decision, it's a political decision I think will help our state. And today, our state is seeing now, people are seeing the benefit of supporting Aswadi Bola Tinubu. I didn't take a wrong decision. Even that decision I took that time, it was terrible. I saw what. So now what you are saying that article group that said I made them to fail, it wasn't good about him. Those that I didn't give them promotion, that's okay. That is not the wrestling ground.
So talking about
I use instrumentality of law to fight. I don't use talks many times. I don't use ethnicity to fight. No, I don't do that.
Right.
It's instrumentality of law.
Your Excellency.
And time will come.
All right, so Your Excellency, sir, talking about decisions, you talked about the decision of, supporting the, president now. Talking about your decision of, picking Simfubara to succeed you, do you have a cause to think, well, have I made the right decision? Are you regretting it?
Difficult question. If you ask me truly, within what was available at that time, those who should themselves at that time, if I support any of them, the next day I would have been in trouble. They would have switched counter too.
So you passed for 3 months then?
So your best option?
Well, at that time, that's what you should have. But we never knew it would be in 3 months to scatter a political structure that built you up, to now begin to carry propaganda. Oh, this, oh, that. Now, let me tell you, you know what is painful? You know what's painful when you see these allegations, lie, that I was angry. Who sat with me that when he was picked? I was there, I was like, did he buy for? Somebody, what I want to tell you, be grateful in life. In all circumstances.
Not that I'm not.
Be grateful in your life, in all circumstances.
The Federal Capital Territory, Wike, has said that Nigerians are happy and are satisfied with the ongoing initiatives of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, despite the prevailing economic hardship many are facing. Wike made the comments while conducting an inspection of ongoing road construction projects in the capital city on Wednesday.
They are very happy. They feel satisfied with what we are doing with the administration of Aswadi Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's not the magic. It's a matter of commitment. It's a matter of, look, I'm interested in this to satisfy my people. When you do the right thing, people will jubilate. And it's like it was spontaneous. So it's not about telling people you are coming. No, it's spontaneous. So and they have suffered, they know. and look at the road it's being put on, and they know that it's their own satisfaction. Economic activities here will boom, and this is what the people want. It's not the theories and theories and theories. It is being practical. Let them see the action, and they have lost hope. But by the president's agenda of the group agenda, hope is coming back to the people. They have more confidence in governance, in government.
Well, that's Wike there. Meanwhile, the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, during a television interview on Thursday, said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration inherited a dead economy from its predecessors. Soludo made the comment while explaining his role in putting curbs on monetary structures when he headed the Central Bank of Nigeria between 2004 and 2009. During the interview, Soludo accused the CBN of illegally printing money and failing to comply with the 2007 CBN Act, which prevents the Apex Bank from lending recklessly to the federal government, adding that the current monetary trajectory was avoidable in the first place. I mean, Dr. RUFAI, while I was away, we took the story of Nuhu Ribadu saying that Nigeria is bankrupt. At this point, we are seeing Soludo also saying, towing the same line, basically saying that, this is a complete dead horse at this point, Nigeria is.
So a couple of stories. Mr. Wike, when Mr. Wike said all Nigerians are happy and pleased, he just gave an opinion. There's no empirical fact to that statement. There's no source. There's no questionnaire. There's no survey done. So it's just an opinion. As there is a right to his own opinion, but it doesn't mean his opinion is true. Pervasively, a lot of people are suffering in this country as we speak. There's a lot of hunger. There's a lot of poverty. Inflation is 27%. Over 100 million people are living in poverty. That's the reality on ground based on statistics and empiricals. As regards the Nigerian situation, that's what I want to hold on to. Secondly, as regards Mr. Soludo, President Soludo speaking now, let's ask him, wasn't he economic advisor to the administration that bankrupted Nigeria? Wasn't he a governor under Buhari's administration? What did he voice out? What did he say? All of this is just medicine after. There's just narrative plotting. Because when you were there, the only person I respect on this matter is Governor Obaseki that spoke out. When Governor Obaseki was shouting that they were printing money, a lot of people ignored him and all of that. He was correct. It's been proven right. Governor Soludo was economic advisor in this country. He was part of the special team President Buhari set up to revamp the economy. What advice did they give President Buhari? Did he come out and say, these were the things we said, So he should answer that question. He was also a governor at the tail end of Buhari's administration because they are so quick to blame President Buhari now. And that's why he should answer that question. Secondly, I would like to say again, please, we want Nigeria to be good. And in Nigeria being good, let us tell ourselves the truth about narrative. Let us speak with empirical facts. Let's not just keep saying, things, economy is dead. The reason why leaders are in position is to be able to revive the economy. The question we should ask him is, what is he doing to revive his own economy in Anambra?
Yeah, that's another question. There's a budget proposal too that was supposed to be questioned.
Governor Soludo is not the first person to say that President Tinubu inherited a dead economy or a bad economy. You have cited the example of Nuhu Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, who said that it was a bankrupt economy that President Buhari left behind. This week, in my column at the back page of this day newspaper, I pointed out that as far back as 2016, Emir Sanusi II also pointed out that they were mismanaging the economy. That was 2016.
Imagine.
After him, President Obasanjo also spoke up and said, he knew that economics is not one of the strengths of President Buhari, but he didn't know that it would be this bad. And he sounded a note of warning. Then you add to that Obaseki. So these warnings have been coming even before now, and nobody did anything about it. One of the issues I raised in the piece that I referred to is that President Buhari set up a Presidential Economic Advisory Council of, if you check the list, most of the people there, whether it's Ojogu or Doyin Salami or Soludo, Vismakrewane, all of them were parading first-class honors in economics. Very bright people brought together to advise the Buhari administration. What did that Economic Advisory Council, what did they do? What advice did they give? I think Professor Soludo and others will still have to tell us what exactly they did, whether nobody listened to them.
Well, that's what Soludo is saying.
Because the point,
listening.
Well, at that time, everybody thought that team was going to perform magic, but it didn't happen. Ways and means that is referring to is a violation of the CBN Act of 2007. And we have had Tilewa Adebajo and others here complaining and saying that this is a criminal offense. You can't just print money and lend money to government beyond the threshold. That's one of the issues we will have to address. Finally, Chukwuma C. Soludo is a professor of economics. He should know what he's talking about. He has been Chief Economic Advisor of Nigeria. He has been CBN Governor. He's a professor of economics. He's been consultant to IMF, to World Bank, to all the big institutions. So you can't teach him economics. He knows the subject. Yeah. But if you look at that cap on his head, he says solution is here.
Oh, wow.
I once wrote a piece in The Guardian, which I titled The Soludo Solution. So what I expect the professor to offer us is the solution.
Yes.
Now that he has identified the illegality which the Economic Advisory Council could not address, what is the solution?
Yeah.
What is the way forward? What is the solution with regard to this bad economy? Because it's not enough for the administration, from Wale Edun to Nuwa Ribadu to everybody else, to keep telling us we inherited bad economy. We inherited bad economy. President Tinubu has told us we inherited assets and liabilities, right? We will deal with the liabilities. We expect this administration to deal with the liabilities, including the bad economy that they inherited, especially now that President Tinubu says he wants to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
He can be in the Guinness.
Let him work towards it by addressing the problems.
Yeah, being in the Guinness Book of World Records takes a lot. A lot of Nigerians will be saying, we inherited a bad economy, we are bankrupt. But you know, we had a supplementary budget of 2.17 trillion, where we had 1.5 billion to the office of the First Lady, and we had the yacht and all of that.
Are you supposed to use supplementary budget to buy cars?
Exactly.
Why did SOLUDO speak against that one?
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear what Wike said. You know, Wike some days ago have an issue with Fubara, the present governor of Rivers State, and it was Tinubu that came in through to resolve the issue between Wike and Fubara, the present governor of Rivers State at the moment, because it is well believed. You hear what Wike said in this place. Wike said he was the one that buy governorship form for Fubara and all of that. That he was the one that placed him in the office. So we don't really know what brought up the issue, but the issue is still there. So that is not where we're going to. If you should look at what Wike said, Wike said Nigerians are contented and they are okay with the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wike came out and he opened his mouth and he said that Nigerians are happy with what is going on in Nigeria right now. That Nigerians are happy with the regime of Tinubu. And mind you, this Wike is the kind of person that even that Tinubu did not give him a ministerial seat and all of that. Wike will be the first person to come out with the way things are going in Nigeria right now. Wike will be the first person to come out to attack Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But because they are putting him in the ministerial position as the minister of FCT and all of that, Wike is now saying things below his nose. He cannot say the truth again. He can't say the way it is again because he's occupying a ministerial position under the regime of APC Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Wike cannot say the truth again. That is what is happening now. For Wike to come out and say that with the way the economy is in Nigeria, with the way dollar have risen and people cannot even afford to buy stuff again, Wike said Nigerians are happy with the regime of Tinubu, that the hope is coming and all of that. Can you see what is going on in this country? These people are busy in the Aso Rock chamber. They are enjoying their luxurious life. They are enjoying their life, sharing Nigerian money, allocating budgets for themselves, billions of naira, buy cars for themselves. I've said it, for politicians to come out and have the infantry, the audacity and the autonomy to say that the roads of Nigeria are bad. That is why the politicians, the senators need SUV cars to cruise the roads of Nigeria. Now, I said it in many of my videos. I said, whose responsibility it is to fix the roads of Nigeria? For senators to come out and begin to say all this shit, that shows that their ego have risen to 11 where Nigerians cannot even comprehend, and all of that. That is what is happening. They are not even scared of the masses again. They are not scared of the people that they claim that they're serving again. But we came with the hardship in Nigeria, with the way people can never afford to eat 2 square meals. There's no employment, there is nothing, and the cost of living in Nigeria is very high than any other country, and people are not even enjoying their life. Family cannot even afford to eat 2 square meals in a day. We can still come out and have the audacity and open his mouth to say that Nigerians are happy with the regime of Tinubu, even with the way fuel is in 800 naira per liter and all of that. Come and see what is going on in this country. You can hear what OSENI said. OSENI said Wike just come out to express his own opinion. He did not buttress his point with evidences of what Tinubu have done. Now they said they want to distribute palliative. There's nothing. We didn't see anything. We didn't see anything that is called palliative. That's what is happening. And they share billions of naira to senators as their palliative for the removal of fuel subsidy and all of that. So that is what is going on. So OSENI have finished it all in this place. Said Wike is just saying his own, that he's not even in his right mind when he was saying all this nonsense that he was saying in this very video. And if you hear OSENI very well, he says SOLUDO came out some days ago, and Governor SOLUDO of Anambra State that Peter Obi used to call his brother and all of that. You know, the guy came out and he said Tinubu inherited a dead economy from Muhammadu Buhari and all of that. So this guy said that Tinubu inherited a dead economy, a bankrupt country from Muhammadu Buhari and all of that. But at the end of the day, Tinubu did not come out to tell us how much debt he inherited from Buhari. We want Tinubu to declare to the general public, to the whole Nigerians, if truly Tinubu said is serving Nigerians, he needs to come out to tell the people how much debt he met in Nigeria pause. It's not enough for you to tell us that you met Nigeria in debt and all of that. It's not enough. You need to come out to declare the amount of debt you met. If it is 100 billion, if it is 1 trillion, all of that, let's know, so that we will know that okay, this is what you meant in office before you enter office, and when you are leaving, you will still give account of how you use Nigerian money, and we will know how much we have in office again. That's what is happening. But Tinubu never come out to declare how much debt he met, and a lot of people, a lot of spokesperson like SOLUDO and all of that, they coming out and telling us that Tinubu met debt, he inherited debt from the past regime, which is the regime of Buhari, and he didn't ask Buhari question. They didn't probe Muhammadu Buhari. They didn't ask Buhari question how he used the money of Nigeria, because during the time of Nigeria, Nigerians are really suffering. It's not that Nigerians were enjoying and all of that. So how did Buhari use Nigerian money? Nobody have questioned Buhari till now. He's in Daura there in Castina, enjoy himself. Nobody is asking him question, and Nigerians are suffering for everything. And Tinubu is now saying that he inherited debt, and he can't declare the amount of money that he is indebted and all of that. Now the question is, if Tinubu really met a lot of debt, why is it that Tinubu cannot sit down and manage the money that is on ground? Why is it that Tinubu cannot sit down and manage the economy of Nigeria? Why is it that it is when they met a lot of debt that Tinubu began to allocate money for cars, for yachts, for senators, SUV and all of that? Why is it that they can't pump the money on the economy of Nigeria? Why is it that they can't pump the money to empower Nigerians and all of that? Why is it that they are sharing the money, allocating convoy for the office of the first lady? They want to spend 5 billion naira for yacht. Why is it that they still sit down to waste and squander Nigeria money? That's just that these people are not having heart. These people are heartless as far as Nigeria is concerned. They are not even thinking about the poor. They are not thinking about the masses. They are not thinking about the people that are dying of hunger every day. They are not thinking about the people that cannot even afford 2 square meals and all of that. And they did not increase minimum wages. Civil servants are suffering every day, and they are saying that they met debt, but they are living their luxurious life in the Aso Rock chamber, claiming that they are serving Nigerians. They are not serving us, they are serving themselves. That is what we're saying now with all their actions. So what is going on in Nigeria? A lot of things are going wrong, and this is SOLUDO that came out, according to what OSENI said. This is SOLUDO that came out and began to side Tinubu and all of that. They said SOLUDO was one of the ministers of Buhari, like advisor of Buhari as far as economy is concerned. So which advice was Soludo giving to Buhari based on the economy of Nigeria back then? So these people is very obvious that they are not serving Nigeria, and it's that same Soludo that is coming out that the regime of Buhari put Nigeria in a very big debt, and that is what Tinubu have inherited and all of that. So we are tired of all this old shit and all this old story. We need a new story. We need a new Nigeria. That is what we agitated for. So I'd like guys to drop a comment at the comment section on this video. What do you think regarding these guys that call themselves politicians, that sit down and occupy political positions as far as Nigeria is concerned? Drop a opinion in the comment section on this video, as I'm going out there to get another thing on there for you. Ensure you follow me on my social media handles, on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video.
For my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor where the line on top be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor where the back where politician where they do pass. Say for corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church.